The capital market plays a critical role in facilitating economic activities and is pivotal to the sustainable growth of any country. It is the platform for scaling enterprises and deepening corporate governance. One example in the case of Nigeria is the Dangote Industries Limited, which is a major capitalized group with subsidiaries listed in the Nigerian Exchange Limited. With the audacious Dangote Petrochemical Complex, which is home to the fertilizer plant, and 650,000 barrel per day petroleum refinery, the board and management of the Nigeria Exchange Group, accompanied by capital market leaders and regulators, visited the complex recently. It was an opportunity to interact with the leadership of the Dangote Industries Limited on its industrialization drive and trajectory for the energy, agribusiness, and other related sectors. The capital market leaders took a tour of the petrochemical complex, which include the jetty, fertilizer plant, and petroleum refinery, ranking the complex one of the biggest in the world. After an extensive but interesting tour, the Vice President of Dangote Industries Limited, Mr. Devakumar Edwin, provided insights on the strategy of the company to reposition Nigeria for energy sufficiency through the petroleum refinery.
When so much volume of light and sweet crude started coming into the market, the gap between the heavy crude and the light crude started bridging. So we kept that in view when we designed our refinery with a crude stock coming in. Then we also did another designing strategy. In every part of the world, the refinery will use maximum diesel. Production will be diesel because the countries consume diesel a lot, whether in transportation, production, everywhere. But in Nigeria, the trend is different. We consume a lot of gasoline. So if you see the Nigerian refineries, Kaduna, Port Harcourt, Wari, they produce about 22% PMS, rest is diesel and other heavier products. We designed it to produce 53% of our production is gasoline. So we designed it to maximize gasoline so the Nigerian market demand can be met.
The visionary and president of Dangote Industries Limited, Alhaji Alike Dangote, responded to the ongoing discussions of listing the fertilizer and petroleum refinery on the NGX.
Nigeria cannot achieve that $1 trillion economy without a vibrant stock exchange. It is not possible because the kind of colleagues, when I say colleagues, people who are doing the same business with us abroad, it is actually their own capital markets that are propelling them because, they are writing their own currency. And, if you remember, this market was so good in 2014 or so, thereabout. I think within 2-3 months, we sold almost $900 million worth of Dangote cement shares. We only transferred shares and we collected $900 million. So that is what we need, and that's why really I'm very happy that with the kind of crop of people that I've seen today, which 70% of them I know already, we have mingled, we've tried to correct a lot of things together at the exchange. But, it takes two to tango because, you will do your own bit. We are the entrepreneurs that we need to risk our own money to make sure that that money spreads around. So what are we trying to do to have a major revolution in the capital market? Having the major revolution is that a lot of people are actually running away. Say, I don't know, if I invest my Naira now, okay, I'll be getting dividend in Naira in the next 10 years. The Naira too would have lost value. But right now, no, we are coming to the market with a dollarized business.
The NGX leadership and some of the market leaders gave their remarks on the prospects of listing the fertilizer and petroleum refinery on the NGX.
Let me confess, since the time we came in, what we saw is even beyond our expectations. Only the fertilizer side we have seen. For so many of us think that the fertilizer is so small, we are all putting our eyes on the refinery. But we have seen how huge even the fertilizer is. And we are happy to say that today, we at NGX and all the capital market community, we are ready for the listing of the fertilizer as of today. For us, this is what we are expecting from an investor, from an entrepreneur, somebody like you. And we believe what we have achieved within the last 2 years in the NGX, we can be able to triple that with your own support.
Last year, we raised almost $2 billion for the banks in Nigeria. And I just want to be reassured, sir, that the market has the depth, the capacity to help us as we look towards the listing of the fertilizer plants.
My house is to congratulate you for inspiring a lot of people around this table and inspiring a lot of Nigerians.
CIS has been the major institution championing the $1 trillion economy. And we know that with entity like this, we will not have problem getting to that feat. Congratulations, Mr. President.
You wonder why Commodities Exchange is here. I want to thank Alhaji Kwairanga here because we have cross ownership. The Lagos Commodities and Futures Exchange is owned by daily member firms also of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Ashon started the Commodities Exchange to see how we could diversify our product offering. And then we've noticed that you are trying to increase the size of your production for urea to about 6 million metric tons. And we also know that for PMS also you're producing. What we're just doing is contracts in other parts of the world for refined products and urea are tradable on commodities exchanges.
The Dangote Petrochemical Complex is arguably Nigeria's signature private sector bullish investment that is poised to transform the socio-economic landscape. With signals that the Dangote Fertiliser and Petroleum Refinery subsidiaries will be brought on stream for listing in the stock market. Expectations are high that this will boost the capitalization of the equities market and incentivize other strategic Nigerian companies to follow the Dangote Industries Limited example of leveraging the capital market to scale and create wealth in Nigeria.